You like my fabulous hair? I know you do. I just got out of bed. Well, not just. I've been watching sourdough videos for the past... We're not going to talk about how long because it's embarrassing. Anyways, I think the hardest thing about making sourdough bread is coming up with a name for this thing. It's a person, practically. You feed it. It eats. I've got sleepy in my eye. But your sourdough literally becomes part of the family. It's the strangest thing. Okay, so we have 1/4 cup of water. We have 1/2 cup of King Arthur all-purpose organic flour. We have a spoon. We have a jar, not named Mason. This was actually an olive jar. I took the ugly label off and washed it really well. We have a funnel. Trust me, use a funnel. We have a rubber band I will explain in a little bit, and we have the lid, and then we have, you don't have to do this. This is totally optional, but after I do it, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a cool idea. A rose quartz heart. I will explain later. Okay, so all you do is you just stick your funnel here. You're gonna stick your flour in. Hopefully, you don't make a mess. Oh, well, a little bit of a mess. It's okay. Okay, so we got our flour in the jar. Now we're gonna add our water. Okie dokie. We may end up having to use a little bit more water. We are going to see. And then you just stir it up. Okie doke. So I got the water in there, I've got the flour, and I stirred it as well as I could. And I tried to clean off the jar just so it wasn't super gross looking. I don't like it all messy. Now we are going to take our rubber band. Where in the world? There it is. I lost it. Well, first of all, we're going to put the lid on. Okay, so I put the lid on, but you want to put this where the start of your actual starter is because you want it to rise double the size. And this is, rubber band's going to help you gauge if it rose or if it didn't rise. Okay. I got my little rose quartz heart attached just because rose quartz is the crystal for love. And I just wanted to do that because I want to put love into this. So there we go. Now we're going to go stick it in the pantry. I'm going to wrap it up in a cloth just because it's kind of cold in the house during the winter. I'm going to wrap it up in a cloth. I'm going to go stick it in the pantry. And then tomorrow we're going to do step 2. I decided to name her Bertha. Bertha. Isn't she beautiful? She's just now getting started. She was born at 10:14 a.m. today, Tuesday. December 14th. Isn't she pretty? Oh. I'm gonna write, so this is a little tip. Write the time of your starter, like when she was born. Write the time on your jar because that's gonna be important because tomorrow and the next day, 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 for the next 500 years, we're gonna come back at the same time, roughly in the same ballpark, and feed her. Okay, so I've got this little cloth over her. I put her name. I put what time she was born. All that good stuff. And Dave do not eat because he likes to eat all day. So I'm just going to wrap her so she'll be as warm as possible.